Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Limitless, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I made 400,000+ KR in one day, or to be exact, less than an hour. So basically, if you couldn't guess already, this is basically going to be some trades, a trade that I actually do, and then trades that I almost do, or just offers, I guess you could say, for the Halloween event. Now, there's also a couple of things I want to talk about today. One of those things being that this is going to be the last video before I give away the 5,000 KR from our previous giveaway. So if you'd like to enter that, all you got to do is subscribe with alerts on if you haven't done it so already. Like the video and just go ahead and drop whatever comment you want to with your in-game username. Now, there's a few things I want to talk about today. One of the first things being, if you want to help me get a content creator code, you can go ahead and make a Krunker account if you haven't done so already. My link or my referral code will be in the description as well as the comments pinned. So please do so. It would really help me out a lot. I just need a few more, referrals, and we should be able to get it. So that would be awesome if you could do that. And then the other thing I want to talk about is my last video, which is the tournament, the 10,000 KR tournament that we did. Now, basically, if you didn't see that video, we're hosting a 10,000 KR tournament right now for anybody to join, and there was some hate about it, and some people being quite rude about it, and it really frustrated me because I'm trying to do something fun, and I feel like some people are trying to twist it around and make it like it's something that it's not. So I want to talk about that a little bit today, and then we'll get into the actual trades. But first things first, I saw some people saying, oh, since you didn't set a limit, you might make more than 10,000 KR. That's crappy. That's a scam. First of all, it's not a scam. Second of all, I've had 4 actual entries so far. So, that's, what is that, 2,000 KR, I think, or something like that. So, first of all, I have not made more than 10,000 KR, nor will I probably make more than 10,000 KR from this. Second of all, even if I did make more than 10,000 KR by doing this, I specifically said in the video that I would use the KR for another tournament. So unless you're calling me a liar, I mean, there shouldn't be an issue here. And even if I didn't use the KR for another tournament, let's say I didn't, the KR would be going towards giveaways for this channel, which I do all the time, as you guys know. So I don't think there's an issue with me using KR for more giveaways on this channel, or if anything, using it to make more content on this channel, such as unboxings and other videos. There should be no issue with that. So, because I'm not saying I don't mind, but I go through a lot of KR, during these, doing these giveaways, and it all comes out of my pocket. Now, I normally don't care. I do it to be generous. I do it to help this channel out. But, when I see people being rude, calling me a scammer, this and that, I don't like that kind of stuff, guys. It's not cool. And again, I'm just trying to do something fun, something different. But, if people are going to be acting this way, I'm obviously not going to do this kind of stuff again. So, just something to talk about. Not trying to make this video, down or anything like that, because this video is supposed to be a cool video, a fun video. But, when I get that kind of response, it is a little bit frustrating. So I hope that cleared some things up, get you, so you guys can understand my perspective. And as you can see here, we've been through a few of these offers for this, for the trades. And from what I saw, as far as when I recorded this video, the rune is going for anywhere from like 370 to 400 plus, or 400,000 KR, or not the rune, I'm sorry, the die. And then the rune is going anywhere from like 280 to a little bit over 300. Now, of course, some people were trying to get a crazy amount of money for the rune when it first came out here. And of course, people were trying to, get the most money they possibly can for the die. So it was a little bit difficult here. But we did get a nice trade in the end. I'm happy with the trade that I got in the end, for my die. And I was also in this, in this video, I was also attempting to get runes, to get dies if I could, of course, for a good price, that is. I didn't want to just overpay like crazy. There would be no point to that. But, that's pretty much what's happening here. And another thing, I really wish, man, I got more contrabands. Oh my gosh, you would be, for the people that got more contrabands, you would be so rich right now if you just got some more. I know some people got 3 runes. I know some people that got 2 dies in a rune. It's insane, man. I was trying so hard to get the rune towards the end of the raid, but I wasn't quite able to get the rune towards the end. I actually got my ghostly die on the first set of the raid event, so I had a ghostly die for quite some time, and I did win a lot of games after that, but I just wasn't able to get that contraband. Also, kind of a bummer that you can't trade the relic items. I feel like the relic items should have also been tradable. I don't see an issue with that. I mean, if the pricing was set right, I don't see what the problem would be for that, but apparently they didn't want to do that. But I am happy that the contrabands are tradable. A lot of people were like, oh, they're not going to be tradable, this and that, and they were. I knew from the very beginning. I was so certain that they were going to be tradable, and I was obviously right. And I'm also very excited that there's going to be more raids to come in the future, because for me, raids for me were one of the greatest things that's happened in this game in a while. I really enjoyed them. I know I met a ton of new people. I met a ton of people that I would have never spoken to before. I actually played games with Sorable and a bunch of other, content creators, map makers, verified players, and it was just so cool to meet new people, to talk to new people, that I've never met before. And I think everyone had a really fun time overall, just meeting new people, raiding, those late night raids, just hanging out, listening to music and just having fun. So I'm really excited for more raids to come out. I hope they come out pretty soon. I heard that some might be coming out in December, so if that's true, that'd be sick. It probably is. I mean, that would be some sort of Christmas event maybe, but that would be really cool. I was actually thinking that they should do some type of raid thing more often. Like, they should create a special event. It doesn't have to be for a holiday, but they should create some sort of a raid event where it's made maybe every 2 months or every 3 months, and they just run it, and of course maybe set the prize pools a little bit better, because in this event I feel like the drop rates were not quite set properly. So maybe if they fix the drop rates, they could make things more rare, make the relics harder to get, maybe make the contrabands harder to get, even if they need to, and just run more raid events, because I think it's a really cool aspect of this game. And I'm pretty sure, I don't have the statistics, but I'm pretty sure that Krunker had the most consistent high player count during these raid events. Like, I'm pretty sure they had the most players playing consistently during this time. So it's like, I don't see why it would be bad for the game. I think it would literally just benefit them, because they have a stronger higher player base. Now right here, this trade you guys are seeing right now, this is the trade that we actually do pretty much, which it's basically going to be, as you can see, the Redux, a rainbow sniper, and a rainbow crossbow, and then 7,000 KR, or a little bit over 7,000 KR, but about 7,000 KR. Now before you guys leave any comments, I am fully happy with this, what I got here. I know a lot of people that were struggling to get over 400,000, and I believe that this is about over 400,000 in my opinion. The Redux is estimated at 200,000. I think it could trade for 220, probably even 230, honestly, especially me. I could probably get that much. And then the Rainbow Sniper is about 160, probably over that again, maybe 170. And then Rainbow Crossbow, about 25k, somewhere around there. And then just, 7k KR on top of that. So, overall, over 400,000, somewhere in that ballpark, over 400k, 410, 420, whatever. And again, I'm really happy with that. I've seen a lot of people trading. I have friends that have the dies, people that I know have the die, and I know a lot of people are struggling to get into that 400k mark. So I think this was a pretty good trade. Now, I probably could have waited maybe a little longer and possibly got, squeaked out like a little bit more, maybe 460, maybe 450, something like that. But I feel like these items are really good. I wanted a Redux, I want another Rainbow Sniper, because those are both high value items right now. And, there's nothing wrong with the Rainbow Crossbow too. That's also just a decent item. So, overall, I was pretty happy with those items. I felt like it was a pretty solid, amount of KR that I wanted. A lot of people were telling me, oh, you can't get 400k for it, you're not going to get 400k. I literally got over 400k in an hour. So, and I did do a lot of trades. I actually did some trades off camera, and this was literally probably the highest / best items trade for the die. So now, another thing to keep in mind, I actually had this die, like I said, since like the first round of raids, and meaning that I use it. I've used the die enough. I don't really want to use it anymore. And my thought process was, if I was going to use this die, I would want the Rune Lord, right? And to get the Rune Lord, I got to pay another 300k. It's like, I don't really know if I want to pay another 300k and just use this die when I have the Vanta, because I like the Vanta quite a lot. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna get rid of the die, get the KR for it in case it drops, because I think this item could possibly drop. So I rather just get everything I need, so it doesn't drop. And that's pretty much that. So hopefully you enjoyed the video though. Make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.